I'm Sammy Rogers. I am the founder and owner of Higher Learning Institutions here in Pontiac, Michigan. This is the world's only black-owned cannabis vocational school, literally world's only. And we train individuals getting ready for the cannabis industry, whether you want to work in a dispensary as a bud tender or you are just looking to grow plants on your own and grow your own medicine. This is your place. We are located in Pontiac, Michigan. You can also find us online at www.yourhigherlearning.com. That is everything spelled correctly. Your Higher Learning.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up, y'all? And thank you for tuning in to Equally Not. Another awesome Monday. We are here, but today we are officially on 7 Mile Radio Live. And I am your host, DL Collins, along with my beautiful co-host, Ms. Mocha J.
Hey, now.
Y'all can keep talking about this.
And my homes, and my homes killing my nigga if she don't get no bigger.
I ain't gonna get
D-Mac.
no right.
I want to give a shout out first of all to 7 Mile Radio for giving us this power hour to give y'all what we got. We are the hottest threesome in the nighttime, giving y'all that good talk. As well, I want to shout out Lisa Carter from Lisa Handbags and Accessories. She had an awesome pop-up event for black businesses this weekend.
300 vendors or something like that. Like crazy in the shit.
313 vendors. They came, they showed out. We sold out, and that's what we always like. So, next vendor event is ours, the Taste of the D, and that's coming September the 4th. So, y'all stay on the lookout for that one, right? Okay, tonight's topic is the social media change the way you move with people and in real life. The social media change the way you move.
You know it do. As much as people like to say that social media is for entertainment and it's fake and all of that, you know what I'm saying? I think about, I've had Facebook beef, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've definitely seen things on there. Well, I just put something out there. It was somebody that owed me some money. Okay? And I'm looking, they getting new refrigerators. They front row at Kevin Hart and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm at y'all door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where my money at? You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
like, ordinarily, I was looking at it in a situation like, oh, they having hard times. They ain't pay me back when they said. But now that you posting and sharing and all of that, and I'm seeing, so I'm like, hey, what's up with my money? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, I definitely see real life implications in Facebook situations. It's not just for entertainment.
Right.
So that's my opinion. And now I got some other things I'm gonna share with y'all. But I'm gonna let everybody get a little voice in on it.
Yeah, that's why when people say Facebook is fake book, I'm like, nah. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
necessarily.
Not necessarily, because a lot of times when people voicing their opinions on there, they saying what they feel.
They really feel.
And for me, I'm like, if you my friend on Facebook and I'm clearly in the life or whatever, and I'm seeing you constantly digging and digging and digging about my life and who I am, then that's a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be like, it's just for conversation. It's just to strike up conversation. Well, in some cases that may be. You know what I'm saying? Because I can decipher my friends who are just doing it for conversation, because that's what they do. Right. But I can also tell when
Nah, it's a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a little bit more to it. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely changed the way I move with certain people, for sure.
I don't personally, it doesn't change how I move with people, because with or without social media, I have an ability to discern people. I have an ability to discern your intent. I have the ability to discern your underlying intentions. So I don't need social media to assist me with that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, social media has become such that we rely on it for truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I think this
Affirmation
bitch
and
is hating on
confirmation,
me, so
yeah.
let me go look at her page and look at her innuendos and shit. And then if they apply to me,
Try
then
to
they apply to
decipher
me.
it, yeah.
You know what I
do
mean?
that, yeah.
But I'm the type of person, I like to deal person to person, direct. I'd rather decipher what I decipher from you.
Right.
Fuck what you post.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Oh God, because people like if Facebook is fake book. 90% of the motherfuckers on Facebook are fake as fuck. You understand?
90%.
I mean, that's just my statistic. I'm not.
Well,
Please don't quote me. But a lot of people
Who we poll,
misrepresent themselves on social media to get from social media what they want.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if we rely on our perception or determination or discernment of an individual from Facebook, then we're cheating ourselves for real.
well, not solely. I don't. When I say social media can change how I move with people, it's not an absolute. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it can, depending on what it is that a person posts, because a lot of times people really do share their opinions, and I would never know you thought that. Like,
Right.
oh my God, you said what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I even had a situation where, not to make it too personal, but Elaine, you know, I'll share a lot of different things that I think about the life or, you know, really, and it is conversational things that I have came across on social media, or even conversations that I had that I then brought to social media, and the way that I was bringing them, you couldn't really tell what my position was or how I felt, and she addressed me about it. You know, she felt the way. You know, and you know, I didn't realize that people take those type of things as personally as they do. But when it's something that that you directly identify with, I think it's a greater chance that it can change how people feel about you. You know, and even if you don't do that, people can look at your page and make judgments and assessments. So, you know, it's individual, but people really do that. You know, and in the news now, you know, we got this Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
That's a hot button issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into immorality. Do I think it's immoral for you? I mean, you know, we're going to get all into people's personal opinions about that issue. And depending on where you stand on it, yeah, people can become divided.
Yeah,
You know?
for sure, for sure. So when I say, you know, it's not necessarily fake book, you know,
Not necessarily.
because these topics are real, you know, and it's bringing out real opinions. It's bringing out the way that people really feel. You know, social media in itself bring out what people really feel, and you sitting there, and I've been friends with you for 20 years, or you're my sister, or you're my brother, and damn, I know you felt like that. So those are things you can't, those are things that you can't say, well, you know, outside of social media, I look at you different. No.
Well, and then in addition to that, I think about what communication has become with the addition of social media into our lives on a daily basis. Prior to social media, in order for me to talk to you, I'd have to call you, or
Right.
I'd have to reach out and commune with you directly.
Right.
So now, somebody might ask me, when the last time you heard from DL? But if I communicated with you via Facebook, you know, just said something on your post or whatever, oh shoot, I just talked to her the other day. It's not a real interaction, but I'm counting it like, you know what I'm saying? People
Right.
really.
Yeah, cause they talk to you.
Now I'm communicating with
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
talked to her the other day.
Yeah.
Ain't talked to her.
No.
I just said.
I seen,
You know?
and I
Seen
seen
the
her, and I posted,
It
congratulations.
give you an
just thought.
social media gives you an exaggerated sense of actually socializing.
Yes.
Right, and now it gives people a platform to be something and say things that they wouldn't normally say and be in real life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Right.
So, but then on the flip side of that, it's like, you know, when you're talking about gauging, knowing someone based on their social media posts, like I always say, like, you know, you don't judge me off of my social media, because it's like I'm not giving you everything. I mean, if you
Right.
base that
Right.
just off social media, then you fucking
You miss
yourself
out.
over, because a lot of times this is just for promotional purposes, for entertainment. But then on the personal side of things, it's like don't get it twisted as far as the things that I'm saying and taking it personal to you and applying it to you. This is maybe my general statement that I'm saying, because it's an observation.
Right.
You know what I mean, as opposed to speaking towards a person, a specific individual. So, yeah,
But I say
don't
because
take
of them-
social media and you know
run with it.
and run with it, basically.
But because of our limited interactions, like direct interactions with people, it has taken on a more real persona in our lives
Yeah.
because I'm not calling her like I used to call her. I just chatted with her and I shared pictures of the baby.
Yeah.
This and that. You know, that's like it's taking the place of it. But it made when we discussed what the topic was going to be, it made me think about the purpose it has taken on in our lives. You know
Yeah.
what it really does. Like people run to social media before
Before
you even.
before they go to that, before they even go to their family, or before they
real
even
life now.
yeah, before it's real life,
become
yeah.
a crutch. You know, social media communication has become a crutch. It has become almost the go-to for communication.
Almost.
And
Almost.
it
That's
is.
like-
that's what it is.
How many
I'm
times
not
have you
gonna
heard
say
about?
almost.
Right.
How many
it
times
is.
have you heard about, not maybe you experiencing this, but heard about somebody finding out about something important, such as a wedding or a funeral,
Right.
on
Or
social
death.
media? Why?
Samuel's
That's why I said a
mama.
few. Right,
His
right.
mother
Cam said,
Yeah.
just became notified.
Yeah.
because everybody
On
feels like
social
this
media.
is the best way to communicate with people on a mass scale now.
It is.
Because everybody's there.
It's
you know
there,
what I'm saying?
right? Everybody's there.
Everybody's right there.
But it's easy to
like it.
blend that. Well, I was about to say I don't like it either because it's easy
Oh, it's
to
horrible.
blend that with a
It's horrible.
narcissistic intent where you do shit just for the sake of attention.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that's mostly what it is.
Yes.
That's mostly.
Yes.
I'm gonna give y'all a situation. This is a real jump. A family member of mine had COVID earlier this year. And instead of contacting or sending out a mass text, so you know you got to, the person posted it on Facebook. And after what they felt was a considerable enough time to start receiving the calls of concern and whatnot, when those calls didn't come in, the person instantly got an
Had an
attitude
attitude.
and was
'Cause
mad.
why
And
didn't nobody
literally
reach
at
out?
this point right now, I'm still not speaking to that person. Over a social media post that they claim, oh, you did.
Oh,
see
you
it.
were supposed to
did-
see that.
You were supposed
supposed
to
to
see
see
it.
that.
You
See,
did
now,
this.
in that instance, people put too much weight, too much importance. You get social media too much credit.
But
Yeah.
then, like,
Right.
when you scrolling through it, like, child, I might be reading, I might not. It's ads on the side. It's
Yeah.
lights
I-
flashing.
Man.
The
Yeah.
phone ringing. The kids.
How about I got
at-
5,000 friends and I'm not just fixated on just your page?
Period.
Yeah.
Just because you posted it don't mean that I seen it.
Right. Exactly.
Doesn't mean that.
I
But
don't,
people
care.
really
I don't
feel
care
that
if
way.
you seen my post right after yours in your timeline.
Right.
That don't
Exactly.
mean that I
That ain't
seen
how-
it.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Exactly.
I don't understand the algorithm, boo. I don't
Yeah,
get it. So
right.
I didn't see your post. Are you okay? Nah, that's too. Nah,
I'm straight.
But this is the method of communication you initiated.
It is.
And so now that I'm
And
responding
it's
in this
unstable because
method,
I might not.
now you're
Wrong.
offended.
Right.
Like, yeah, but
You know what
that's
I'm
why I
saying?
say it do have real life implications because she is real life mad right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real
So
life.
it definitely has real life ramifications.
Yeah, it just does,
Yeah,
you know. And I thought
Social media has changed the way we move as a people.
Yes. And will continue to change. Like you said, I don't like it. I was just telling a friend of mine, like, if it wasn't for business purposes and me staying relevant because I do own a business, I really wish that it could go back to the
Man.
way it used to be. Phone calls, even text messages.
All that.
Text messages without the when we
Without
had the phone,
audience.
well, we had to be like,
It was
well,
really-
we
it
had
was-
to
it was
click
really-
one
it was
3
really
times to get to the
organic.
B or the C. You know what I'm saying?
what you say. Put like QWERTY board
Yeah,
out.
yeah, put that QWERTY board out, cause then you know what I'm saying. We ain't too keen on texting no long paragraphs. That'll just be a quick call me back or whatever. But if we could take it back, then that'd just be great. Cause right now I just feel like, and for me, I'm just learning stuff about people that I just don't want to know.
For example, like I was mentioning before we started, things that we see on social media, they could be innocent, they could not, but it's overshared.
Yeah.
I remember a picture that I saw of a grandfather taking a bath with his granddaughter.
Right.
The granddaughter had on a swimsuit. He had on swim trunks. People tore that man apart 42 Doug licking his son face, neck, whatever. Now I'm gonna tell you, I done zerbered my kids' cheeks. I done, all type of different things.
Why is it okay from the mom?
Well, here's the thing.
And
It's
not the
okay
dad?
from the dad too. If you
Social
ask
media
me.
just give you. Everybody got an opinion now, and when
Everybody-
somebody got an opinion, somebody else is gonna take that opinion and drag it down the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to make it bigger than what it really is. Like we've all done that with our kids. We've all been kids that have done that, have that done to us. And it was no
Everything
malicious
is
intent.
sexualized. Everything is
Come on.
sexualized, and it's ridiculous.
Sexual.
Well,
Yeah,
over
it's
sexualized.
Over sexualized, yes.
And the more that you share, the more open you are for people to pick your life apart.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous because I thought the addition of social media to our lives would be a good thing in the sense that as we, matured and grew up, people went their various places. I'm like, oh look, we can all come together in this place. And I thought it would be a gathering tool. Mm-hmm. But the way that we use this particular instrument is more divisive than anything.
Yes.
You know what
Social
I'm
media,
saying?
social
Agreed.
media has diffused our ability to actually socialize in real life.
Yes.
Come on. Okay.
Yes. Talk about it.
Yeah, and then
It's funny that it's called social media. But we
Social
don't-
media.
It
Let's see,
handicap
we failed to realize the latter part of that.
the
phrase.
media.
Right. Media.
Media.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
Socializing through media, though, is through text, pictures, and videos. I mean, that's kind of the reason. Yeah, it's called
And whatever you
socializing
make
through
of
media.
it.
Right.
Yeah, whatever
Right.
you make of it. After
Right.
I put this out here, now people interpreting and they doing
Right.
this and they doing that. and
Right.
you-
And they feel like it's okay to insert themselves in your business. Well, it
You
was
put it on
posted. Yeah,
Facebook.
it was posted, so it's my business.
Well, guess what? It is.
Well, I mean, but sometimes not really.
I mean, but
You know what I'm
well,
saying? Because
If you post it on a public platform,
Come on, it's
you
mine
expect
now.
public
Girl.
response.
right, and you do
Whatever
leave,
that response is.
I agree. You do leave yourself open for any type of dialogue.
Yeah.
However, you can scroll.
I'm
you can
not though.
scroll.
I'm not. I'm leaving my 2 cents, baby.
Petty.
I'm leaving my 2 cents. Girl, I comment on
Petty
people junk.
LaBelle.
I don't know who they are.
Right. See,
I was
can't
scrolling.
help
Hey,
yourself.
look, I was scrolling on Detroit Sell Everything. Somebody was selling the refrigerator. It was dirty. Hey, your refrigerator dirty. Babe, I'm hopping in. I'm telling you, ain't lay them tracks straight, boo. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Leave people alone.
No, nope. They my friends.
But they are not.
They my friends. They said so. That's all I'm saying. It does open up for opinions, and then you have to think about the other real life implication of that is the judgment, the scrutiny, all of that, and then you begin to internalize. And we've seen increased domestic violence.
Yeah.
What you got that nigga liking? Y'all must something. That nigga liking your picture. I just seen that nigga hearted all yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah.
So we've all experienced when you text message somebody, right, and you take the words that they saying, or somebody take the words that you say out of context because they're not hearing the texture of your tone and the diction of how you're delivering the words, right? So now social media exaggerates that shit times 1,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Where everybody is just reading words, you know what I
Yeah.
mean,
And
not
don't know how to
understand
really
it, don't
interpret it.
interpret the person or the personality that's saying it. So now it becomes a big ass war of everybody battling back and forth
Yeah.
of my opinion
didn't
being
mean it
right,
like that.
or
Yeah.
I didn't mean all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that.
Well,
Like,
you
didn't
did
we-
it in all caps. Well, that's how I
All
take it
caps,
anyway.
right?
That to me
So you
mean
was
you
yelling
yelling.
at me, yeah, all of that bullshit, right? So social
didn't even
media is a
realize the
platform
cap
for
lock
that
was on.
because
Right.
everybody's IQ is not on the same level, so you're not
Exactly.
able to
That's the
read
part.
shit the same way that somebody may be delivering it.
But some
That's
of these
right.
motherfuckers can't even read. Word for
Right.
There you go.
damn.
At worth
talk
a
about that.
damn.
I'm talking about,
Let's talk about that.
Want and won't. I'm like, motherfucker, in my, I want you. You want me.
W-O-N.
I won't not.
NT.
I won't not.
I want you. Oh, you won't what me, motherfucker?
Won't apostrophe
You won't
T.
kill me?
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
What?
You won't fuck over me. All right. That's
That
good.
want not. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. I'm talking about these little 4-letter words. Be
Yeah, then and
killing
then.
your
Then and then.
ass.
You ever see then and then whooping
Then
so
and
many
then,
ass?
then and
Whoa.
then, then and then, wear a motherfucker out.
Then
Whoa,
and then they
whoa,
tied.
Whoa.
Tied.
And I'm like, but then is for comparison.
Right.
Please, guys, please. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen some weird, I mean, as far as some petty ass judgment. Let me see how you spell on this motherfucker.
First.
You my friend.
Yeah.
You know what? I've always said this.
no,
Can-
Fred.
Can we agree? I said this, and I don't know why it hasn't been made a thing. I believe that social media should have grade levels, just like
Oh,
school.
come on. Come on.
You should.
We
You should.
wouldn't
it should-
have
it
no
should be-
I
friends.
was talking about
You know what I'm
what
saying?
grade you put a motherfucker in, don't put no punctuation in their shit. I'm
Right.
reading it like, oh, wait.
What-
Hold on. This is a new
Let me
section.
start.
be
This
a
is
comma
new
right
shit.
here.
Right.
I'm talking about
Man, I
if
got
I could
this-
put me
man,
some
oh,
red
man.
ink on that boy. Okay.
And then they get so mad. This social media. This ain't school. This
Look,
you ain't out there.
you
This
ain't
social
no-
media.
F.
Yeah.
F on your report card.
That's all I want to say. F. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it's social media is some real junk.
It really is.
Look, let me go scrolling through your pictures. Oh, you know that person? Oh, that's a shady motherfucker. You be hanging with them? Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's real.
It
It's real.
really is.
Hey, look, when somebody hop in my inbox, like, what's a chocolate queen and
Ooh.
all that bullshit, you know, the first thing I'm gonna do, go to their page. Good grand
Rising
rise,
queen.
all that bullshit. I go to their page. Oh, this ain't no king. This ain't no king. This motherfucker got money spread out.
No.
And it's only $17.
Come on,
Okay.
bro. Come on, bro. Then
He got
social
two
media
fives.
done fucked me out of some real good outfits too.
Yeah.
I just want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I wore it to your event. Your event was a dud. I would wear this bitch tomorrow, but I done posted it on picture.
social
You
media.
motherfuckers, y'all. I didn't tell y'all to
wear
post
it.
me in my new outfit.
Right.
Now you can't wear it for
Nah, I
another
can't.
year.
Ain't that a bitch?
Listen, I'm wearing my shit.
Okay. I mean, I will.
I
Yeah,
take
yeah.
social media for what it is. It's social media.
That's
Like media. Just listen to that word though. If we look at everything else that is advertised on a media platform, it's for entertainment. Whether it's a talk show, whether it's a sitcom, or whether it's anything else. Social media to me is entertainment. Now I'm like raw on my shit. I don't give a fuck.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to get to know me, look at my page.
Yeah, right.
And
So
that's exactly how I flow.
Right.
It does not change how I function. It does not adjust who I am.
Right.
It is what it is, and if I want you to know, I'm gonna put it on that bitch.
right, so it goes a little further than just entertainment.
But
Yeah.
because that's not entertainment.
Because it's not
That's
entertainment.
you-
That's
If
you.
I want to put it
That's
on
you
there,
That
in
is
media
you.
form.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
is
when
you.
I'm in media form.
I was saying from my perspective of looking at it.
Okay.
From
But if
looking
another
at it,
person- But
it's
I look
somebody
at it
just
as
like you.
entertainment.
if another
Yeah, it
person
is.
It's somebody
presents
just
just
like
like
you.
you, first of
But
all,
I don't
I'm
take
very-
it seriously until I meet you in person.
Oh well, yeah.
I
guess.
cannot rely
But
on
see,
your
that's
social
that-
social media persona.
Because I
You
am.
would
You
come
can
on
Until
literally.
I meet you and interact with you, and
And then
understand
they
that
show you in
this is
person
who
that
you
they crazy.
truly are. And if you're truly crazy, then I know to delete, block, and keep it moving.
Let me tell you.
Go through
Media,
it.
as it's defined on the web,
On the web.
is
Enlighten us.
mobile electronic documents with interacting agents.
There you go. I mean, and
Agents.
as you just
Agents.
they work for you.
Interacting
They
agents.
they work for you. These agents.
Whatever
they
your
work for
agenda
you.
is.
Whatever
The
your
social
agenda
media
is.
platform
The
works for you.
platform.
Tiffany say that's why if I got something to say, I pull up or at least call.
I mean, and that's cool. But I just want to say, look how many people don't.
Yeah.
You know, so many people that don't. And if you read, I'm very selective about what I'm willing to share.
Yeah.
I'm very selective about, now I comment on anything on anybody else's page, but the
Right.
shit that's on my page, because I think about who else.
The implication.
Yeah, I think about it. I think about all of that. I'm not, it's certain shit I'm like, oh no.
Like I typed
Yeah.
out a whole ass post and deleted that bitch.
Had to.
No,
But that's therapy though
no.
too.
I've done
To
that
just
too.
get to just
outlet. You know what I'm saying? And,
and
it's like,
then
okay,
delete it.
Delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I put it out there, it's gonna create a windstorm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
because it's real.
Yeah, because it's
shit
real.
is really gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like this is not like it's almost it's what they say, 6 on one hand, half a dozen on the other is good to some extent because I got siblings in other states and Yesterday, my daughter graduated from Michigan State. Yay, Dallas! Shout out! Hey, but different family members weren't able to be there, so I was able to live stream and share the moment.
Yeah.
You know, and then
That's the
after
part.
that, so that when it originally came about, that's what I thought it was going to be, all good shit.
And really, that's what it was. That was the intention. When Facebook first came out, it was for college students, and it was for college students to be able to interact as far as school was concerned. That was the original. That was the original. I can remember in 2006 or 2007, when I first got on Facebook, and my cousins, Alicia and Erica, they were going to U of M or Michigan State. They were in, or they might have been in Cass. And they was like, you don't know about Facebook? They was like, you can write on each other's wall. Because that's all it was initially. Initially, all you could do was go on a person's wall and write on their wall.
Okay.
It wasn't no commenting back. They could write back to you on their wall, but that was the initial thing. It was just college students being able to interact with each other. And then they started to add, whereas you could comment on each other's posts and things of that sort. So then it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's this thing.
And then I also think about how Facebook is monetized, just to let you know how real it is. Google something, look it up, and then go back to your Facebook and see your
it's
damn
right there.
ads.
Yeah, it's
See
right
your
there.
ad. That's just how real it is.
Yeah.
It's, you're curious. Oh, let's keep showing it to her on this media
Yeah.
platform, because she looked at it.
Absolutely, she's interested.
She's interested. She's
She's
interested. It's definitely real.
But it go deeper than that, because you know, that's how they catch you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they catch you. So you can't do nothing on nothing and look up something and think that it's gonna go away.
Just think about in our political arenas, when we Democratic, Republican, and this and that. If you any type of police brutality, all those type of things, you go to the news feed of it and start reading the comments. A couple years back, a friend of mine, her son was the one that was knocking on the door out there in, I want to say, Rochester Hills.
Yeah.
And got shot at.
Yeah.
When I tell you, when I went to the news, now this young man, I've been knowing him since he was single digits easy. You know, spent quite a bit of time at my house. Good boy. And praise God, he off in college now doing his thing and still alive and breathing. But, you know, good boy. I'm reading people vilifying this 14-year-old boy in the thread. When I tell you, I was taking it so personal, I had to log off. I had to get off, because it's like people, they don't know this boy, they never seen him, never nothing, and they like, obviously he's a thug. Why would he this and that? And they are expressing these opinions, and this is how they really think.
Yeah.
It's how they really think, and I'm making judgments, and I'm seeing these people. This is what they really think, because how could you comment on that? People assume, you know, they get behind these keyboards, and you really meet people like that. When they're not in your face and they don't have to answer for what they're about to say, and there's no accountability right then, they say whatever. That's what they're really thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not tailoring those words. I'm not.
I don't have to.
I don't have to. I'm over here.
Yeah, that's my
Having
keyboard.
it.
Yeah,
Having
giving
it.
it. Giving
Yeah.
it. I don't care how old. I don't care none of that. I'm giving it to him.
And see, and I ain't with that. I fight.
Nah, yeah.
So I have to, you know, it's just different things that, hot button issues, stuff that's very, very personal. I'm selective about what I'm willing to share. The stuff that I feel could be controversial, 9 out of 10, my position is fluid. It's like, I can devil advocate for it. I can go one way or another.
One way or the other. Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
So I ain't too invested in whatever. Girl, ain't nobody about to sit on here and argue with you.
Right, now
you
that,
know?
yeah, right, exactly. Right. I agree.
So I just, it's definitely real.
Well, we do have a call-in number. The call-in number is on the screen. So if you have anything that you want to say, if you want to join in, give us your opinion, give us a call. We would love to hear from you. Again, that call-in number is right on this screen.
313-723-0481.
See, that's what I'm
Look
talking
at it.
about.
Just
That's what
jump on
I'm
in there.
talking about.
Okay, because I'm like, what is it again? What is it?
So definitely give us a call and voice your opinion. Let us hear what you got to say.
Because now we're getting close to something else that got to be discussed. I'm waiting on her so I can say what I want to say.
The 40 minutes?
The 40 minute.
How long we got before we on
It's
that?
40.
Oh, it's 40-minute mark?
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
It's time.
So, yeah,
Yes,
she should be calling in pretty soon. It's time for the sideline.
Well, just as far as that too, another thing that's been going on in social media without going too far about it. I've this recent the passing of what would we say, our brother? Can we call him our brother? He ain't our brother.
Who?
Kevin Samuels. Is that our brother or no?
Right.
I don't even know how we feel about him, but you know,
Baby.
what I will say about the social media aspect of it is, I was appalled that people, even after his death, you know how people used to be like, "Well, respect the dead." You know, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You know, all of those type of things, those general courtesies
Yeah.
that we learned
Yeah.
to help us get along with people. It didn't apply. His mother found out that he was dead via social media.
Yeah.
The brother's dead. So the disparaging comments, people going on his post, you know, going on there and saying, "Well, good, glad he did." Is that what social media is for? A platform to spew sickness? That was weird to me, because I'm like, the brother gone. What else do we have to say about it? You know what I'm saying? I think it was very crass the way that people commented
Is
on
the
it.
call-in line on?
Yeah, it's on. It's have her call in now. It's 313-723-0481.
She said she calling. Is no answer.
Okay, well, have her try to call like right now. I don't know why I was doing that. Make sure it's the right number. Okay, now we have, what's going on, caller? Who is this and where you calling from? Hello, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Okay.
Can you hear us? I hear something going on.
I did.
So
hear
then, yeah, I don't know, maybe. So when you call in, you need to listen to the phone and not the broadcast. Maybe that's what it was. But they was there. They just wasn't listening to the phone.
Okay. So y'all, I'm sorry, that was a little technical difficulty. We about to see what's going on the sideline. So we just waiting for that call to come in. There we go.
What's going on, caller? Can you hear me?
I can hear y'all. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Hey, do me one favor and turn your speakerphone or Bluetooth off. Talk directly into your phone so we can hear you loud and clear.
That's what I'm doing. I'm talking directly in my ear. Can
Okay.
you hear
Yeah,
me?
I was just making sure. All right. Well, let's go ahead. What's up?
Okay. All right. Well, this is Profile, and I was calling with our sideline report today. How are we doing
can
today,
hear
Cass?
We doing good.
We doing good?
What you got for us on the sideline today?
So today, you know, I come to you guys, you know, with a heavy heart. I wanted to send my condolences to Arlana Janelle Miller's mother. This is her first Mother's Day without her daughter because she committed suicide. And so it kind of bothered me, and I wanted to talk about it. There is a young lady who committed suicide and left a long note on Instagram before she did so. So, you know, it kind of hurt me because she's so young, you know, and I feel for her mother because at this moment, her mother now is, you know, celebrating Mother's Day without her baby, you know, and I read all the posts and how many people tried to reach out to this young lady on her Instagram and, you know, like answer the phone. And it's just like, you know, I hurt for her. I hurt for her family. And I asked myself the questions like, did we fail this young lady? Did we fail her? Did who, you know, how did this happen? How did it get here? How did it get to this point? You know, you see people on social media because on social media, she looks like a happy young lady. She was at Southern University. She was a cheerleader. You know, she was gorgeous. She was beautiful. She hangs with her friends. It's like, did anybody see the signs? Did she ever say anything? You know, that it bothers us because, you know, social media, like you guys said, you know, you could be anybody you want to be. You could do anything you want to do on social media. So what happens when that door closes and that social media is turned off? What's going on in your head?
Yeah.
You know, so that's why it's always best to watch what you say to people. You never know anybody's last straw. You never know what anybody's going through in their minds and their hearts and how they're feeling on that day. Your comment might be that last comment that pushes them over the edge.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I thought
That's
when
true.
when you were gonna talk about the sideline, I thought you were gonna talk about what's this gentleman's name?
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin
Kevin
Samuels.
Samuels.
Right. So when you said rest in peace and you was condolences and this, I was just like I was laughing because I thought that you were joking, but then when you talked about the young lady, that kind of made me feel like,
How old was she?
How old was she?
She was in college. I believe she was 20, 21, 20. She was
That's
like 20, 21.
that's sad because it just takes us back to what we said about social media and changing how you think or how you see people or how you view people or how you move with people. Like, it's a lot and yeah.
And I'm very sorry to hear about this young lady's passing, and my condolences to her mom. But it makes me think when you
Yeah.
say that all the activities that she was involved in, when you choose specifically what you share on Facebook, and people are seeing that, because it is real to a lot of people feel like, oh, she doing good, and I'm seeing her,
Yes.
I'm checking up on her. Basically, if you commenting
Absolutely.
back and forth and interacting with her, and it gives the illusion that you
It
have
does.
checked on this person and that
And
you
that-
know
and
what's
that's
going
also
on in their
illusion.
life.
That's a facade.
Right.
It's a
It
facade of what I
absolves
put out
people.
there.
It does.
I put it out there that I'm happy. I'm a cheerleader. I'm hanging with my friends.
Right.
I'm in college. I'm going to HBCU. People want to be like me, and that's the truth. These young girls like, oh, she goes to HBCU. Oh, she's so pretty. She's the cheerleader.
Right.
And everybody's looking at her like, oh my gosh, she got it going on. And the whole time, this baby had been hurting for years. She posted for years.
I think if we get it in our minds and put it in our minds that social media is what it is what we want people to see.
Right.
It's not necessarily reality.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, I can put on Facebook all the great things that are happening in my life. And I never put on there the negativity that's going on around me. And people think my life is great.
Right.
But they don't know those moments when you're not posting.
Right.
They don't know those moments when you're sitting in your room by yourself crying to music at night.
And see, that's
Nobody
another thing.
really posts that until
They
they're
can't.
at that point. You
Yeah.
know, it's like,
Yeah.
Well, what I want to say is, to that moment, and that's what I'm getting at. If you cannot talk to somebody reach out to somebody you don't know. I will get a suicide hotline number because it seems to be a lot of suicide going on these days, and it's somebody there to talk to all the time, and that number is going to be 800-273-8255. If you can't talk to the person you stay with, if you can't talk to mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, friend, call somebody. Talk to somebody. Somebody is going to be there to listen. And again, social media is just that. It is just for social media. Watch what you say. Watch what you put, because you never know anybody's last straw. Be nice. Okay. You making fun of people. You never know what somebody's sitting at home thinking like, dang, that's me. You never know. And people don't think about that till it's too late. Like this little baby right here, not saying that that's the reason why she did it. She was just genuinely depressed. And depression is real. Mental illness is real. Quit pushing it off and acting like, oh, everybody's just perfectly fine. No, we are not. Again, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. He wasn't my cup of tea, but hey, everybody, I don't want anybody to pass away. That's unfortunate, but,
Yeah.
he just wasn't my cup of tea.
Well, we appreciate you coming to us with the sideline.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
So we're gonna wrap that up. That's it for the sideline. Thank you again for giving us that, and our condolences to the young lady who lost her life so early. Prayers to her mom, and that brings us into our final thoughts, y'all. So, Mocha J, you want to take us out with your final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Be kind. Number one, be considerate. And even though Facebook might not be real to you, it does have some definite real life implications. And just be more considerate about the things you share. People just click that share button, that this button, what you might didn't even read the article. Gotta catch the headline. Did you click on it? In there they just said a whole bunch of bullshit you don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And I encourage people to social media does provide a wealth of information, but it cannot be your only source. It can't be your only source. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be sensitive about, each other's, all of this. I mean, this shouldn't be real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just feel like if we put the social part back into the media, understand that you talk about with people, you know what I'm saying, and feelings and all of that. And just because you on the side of this keyboard and you don't see nobody, no, it's other people on the other side of that. So that's just my thought. Be considerate and be kind. That's it.
What about you, Mac? What about you, Mac?
I think it's important to regard social media as what it is. It is not a news station. It is not an accuracy fact check station. You know what I'm saying? There is just we really should look at it for information and do your due diligence to fact check that information, or entertainment.
Okay.
Or if advertisement, if we're doing business or and such. But I don't think we should give it the weight that it has been given. You have all these Facebook beefs, all this Facebook challenge, all this, that, and the other. But then when it comes down to reality, a lot of people, a lot of their posts don't even measure up to who they are. If we rely on social media to inform us of who people are, we're doing ourselves a disservice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because that's not your everyday. That's what you choose to present. And if we look at it that way, we can keep it in its proper perspective and not be offended by anything or not be swayed by anything. That's my opinion. It is what it is. Like, I advertise on there. I put stuff out there. I put my personal shit out there. I don't give a fuck my page. I say what the fuck I want to say. You don't fucking like it, don't fucking look at it. You know what I'm saying? The moment it offends you,
Stop looking.
What Facebook really needs to have is an unlike button. I don't like this shit.
I said that shit a long time.
Not just the angry face, because I might not be angry. I just don't like this shit.
I don't like.
And you have that every right. You know, if I put it out there for the public to judge, for the public to assess, for the public to decide, then I have to accept what the fuck the public says.
Right.
Because it's on a public platform.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I don't like those people that get offended by people that comment on their shit.
Well, that part.
You put that shit out there, let them say whatever the fuck they want to say. You know
Let
what I'm
them
saying?
say it.
And you scroll by.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You put it on a public platform, you subjected yourself to public opinion.
But you gotta know how weak these people are that are putting themselves up for public scrutiny.
Yeah.
And you already too weak.
Yes.
You're too weak. You don't even want
You know good and goddamn well you cannot handle the criticism.
The smoke.
Yeah.
Or say the
Like,
smoke.
why would you even why?
Why?
You can't handle the
Like,
smoke.
then you put some shit out there and then motherfuckers just come
That'd
slandering. And
be
they're like,
me.
well,
I'm ready.
Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't have to comment. You ain't have to post.
You gotta know I'm finna come salvage your name and believe you, okay? That's
I
what
say
I'm about
final
to do.
thought. Keep it in its perspective,
Boom.
in its proper perspective. I don't know you from social media. I don't know you from social media. I interact with you on social media, but I cannot profess to know you in your totality.
Because you only know what I only
know
put on social media what I show you. So you only know what I show you. So I don't show you
that
everything.
might not even be true.
Right.
Well, or not only not true, it's just like my observation or something.
Yeah.
It could be something for entertainment purposes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I may
right.
consider myself a comedian on social media. I'm sharing my opinion, my observation. Now you taking that for face value, you know what I mean, and charging
If
me.
social media changes you, you the fool. If If social media adjusts how you conduct yourself, beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what?
it's gonna
For
adjust
my-
how I
It's case
conduct
sensitive.
myself because it
It's
just
case
depends.
sensitive.
Yeah,
Case
for me,
sensitive.
yeah.
But if
'Cause I
it's
mean-
just an overall, you just
Yeah.
like,
'Cause-
oh,
Like
Cause-
I take it for what it is.
Because we all know we're not going to go live and post where we are all the time for certain reasons, right?
Absolutely.
When we go on trips for weeks and shit, we don't, because there's people that know where we live at, and we want people to know when we go on for 2 weeks.
That's
So
it,
Right.
social media,
It
again,
has
it's like
some real
it's
shit.
case sensitive.
can't be in
on-
real time all the
when-
time.
but when it comes to personal interaction and engagement with someone, on like don't
Don't let that
judge
be your
don't let that
main
be your
Focus
Yeah.
or
Oh, I'm
main
mad at you because
point
you didn't
of
tell me
information.
or-
Well, so for my final thought when it comes to social media, and that's because I am an emotional being. You know, I expect for my friends to be my friends on social media and off social media. If you know that something is going to offend me, then keep it to you. Don't block me out of it, because I am going to take it personal. You know what I'm saying? I am going to take it personal. Block me out of what you feel like you want to say that
Would be
hits me,
To you,
that hits
right.
home for me, because I know you, you know me. You understand what I'm saying? If we are friends, then that's what I would, because that's the same respect I'm gonna give you. It's a lot of things that I want to say on social media that I'd be like, I ain't gonna say that because such and such is, you know, I know how such and such is. So, and my friend, but I'm a friend at fault. So for me, I feel like, you know, be mindful of the people who you have on your social media page, friends, family, or whoever. If you're doing it for entertainment, express that you're doing it for
what you say, a
entertainment.
little disclaimer.
Yeah, express that you're doing it for entertainment. I mean, you know, my friends, for the most part, I know when they always doing topics. You know, they always trying to pull for people's opinion. You know, they're
Pushing the
always
envelope.
pushing the envelope. So okay, you get a pass. You know, because I know this is what you do.
Right.
You know, and you may say something that for real, you just playing devil's advocate. You don't mean that.
You know that's me.
Right.
You know that's me. My
Right.
page.
Right. Exactly. So, you know, those are things that I can decipher. That's one of those things where you say, because I know you off of social
Yeah,
media.
yeah.
But, you know, a lot of times I just think that people should be a little more mindful of the things that they say. Everybody don't think the same. Is we not supposed to think the same, but at the end of the day, just like Elaine said, you don't know nobody's last straw. You know, you don't, and that's what I've always told my kids. You never know somebody's last straw. You could say something that sends somebody over the edge. Next thing you know, they done committed suicide because, you know, you done said he too young to cut off his dick or whatever the case may be. I'm just using that.
Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. How old was it?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Because how old was it? 'Cause that's all
There you
I'm
go.
saying.
I got one for you. Shit.
That's how old was he? Jesus. Gotta fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
I want to piggyback on what you said though. We have to really okay. So I had a friend, a client, and I'm talking about gay bashing like a motherfucker. But I cut your hair every week.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I never knew you thought this way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But see, I took it to his inbox. I didn't blast him on
Right.
his post.
Right.
I'm like, dude, I'm your barber. Do you not? But see, sometimes when they get real
You're
common
excluded.
with you,
You're
you're
excluded.
excluded. You're
No,
like the black.
absolutely.
You're like, I got several black
You're different.
friends.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're my gay friends.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
I don't
different.
like gay people. I
Right.
got friends that are gay.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
But they different. My
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
That's gay.
They different.
They different. They different.
so when I hear something like that, I address it, but I address it on the side.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Between me and him.
Of course.
or me and her, whoever it is.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Of
But-
course.
And I think we have to become a culture that's not so offended and sensitive
Oh
anymore.
my God.
Yeah.
Here
We have that might be our next
Tenderoni.
topic. I don't
Yeah.
know, the sensitivity of
Yeah.
people. And
Yeah.
comedians and all that shit. It's like can't nobody
Cancel them
say shit
bitches.
no more.
Cancel them.
Well, we'll definitely have that on the show. One of
day.
these topics one day. But in the
Yeah.
in between time, in the
betwixt.
meantime,
Yeah.
you know, we have reached our end. Thank y'all for tuning in once again to Equally Not, to the hottest threesome in the nighttime. We always bringing y'all that hot talk. Thank y'all again. I am DL Collins signing out.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Uncle JD Mack in the building.
Ow.
Okay.
Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.